Hello. We're Having a Stroke, a podcast where a guy with severe ADHD struggles to get through a single sentence while the other one watches in awe. My name is Dominic, one of your co-hosts, and the other co-host is Joey. And we have a guest with us today. It's crazy.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so my guest here is Mr. Max. No, his name's just Max. I don't know why I said Mr.
Mr. Max.
Yeah.
He is my roommate. He is a fellow member of the ADHD crew. And, happy to have you as our first guest on the show.
Yeah, I'm hyped to be Actually, I didn't realize I was the first guest. I was just like, oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sure,
dude,
I'll
it's
come
great.
on your podcast.
You get like a Burger King crown. We get you like a Happy Meal. We get you like all the stuff ready
Yeah. Dude.
Dude.
I'll take a Burger King crown any day.
for it. How long would you be willing to wear that crown is the real question.
Just like in everyday life, like I have to wear it everywhere.
Yeah, like it's a bet. Like, it's like you and me, we both have to wear a Burger King crown, like, for as long as we can. And whoever loses.
Ooh. I think I probably wouldn't last very long because I'd have to wear it to like jujitsu, which is like my martial arts class,
Oh, no.
and I would just get the crap beaten out of me that day. They'd be like, "Wow,
It falls
look
off
at this-
every single
look at
second.
this guy.
like-
The Burger King is here.
The
He's
Burger
ready to
King.
spar."
Oh, my God. Well, congratulations for being the first guest. And,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, so I'm not sure if Joey had any specific topics to go over today, but I do have an
He
amazing
did
story.
not.
We are going into this so professional, guys. It is unreal.
Oh, yeah. And like any true professional, you start off with your best material to get people hooked. So, I have an unbelievable story that I never...
I need to preface this before he starts this story. Off the podcast, he has been hyping up this story for the whole week, and I've been like so excited to hear it.
It's like a moment. It's of all the things I've experienced in life, and I've experienced, a fair amount, and especially like through all the things that I've done, I've never felt so embarrassed compared to this one moment, and there was no one
Okay.
there for it.
Oh
Damn.
god.
So, I did something I never thought I would ever do in my life. I broke
I became
a
a
TV.
stripper.
Well,
Oh. He broke a TV.
I broke a TV. Okay, so the story goes, it's Sunday, the day before I have to go, because my classes start Monday of last week.
Right.
And like that Sunday, I was just like, oh, I'm because I have this VR headset I got through some government money. It's a long story, but basically the government was like, here's 500. And I'm like, cool, I'm going to use this money to just do random shit. And one of the things I bought was like a VR headset.
Which
'Cause I just-
VR headset was it?
It's an Oculus Quest 2, so you can play some
Nice.
games on it. Yeah, I did some artwork with it, and it's fun. But I was playing one game, because I usually just do sculpture with it, like some digital, like hand moving stuff, and it's mostly at your desk. And I haven't broke anything with that yet. But it wasn't until I picked up this like table tennis game.
Oh no.
And yeah, so the problem is that like in a single bedroom apartment, like you have a lot of space, but not that much space, and not that much space for a game like that. So
Right.
like a fucking idiot, I like set up on like an area where like I have like a TV and a couch and stuff, and
God.
I set it up in that area, and I was like, oh, I think this has good enough range. And like 5 minutes into the game that I'm playing, I'm like because it's table tennis, right? You're swinging.
Right.
You're like, oh man, this game's getting really fun. I'm like having all this pacing and stuff. I'm swinging and swinging, swinging. I hear, poof. I fucking punched a TV as I'm swinging. It takes me like 2 seconds to be like, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. And I took off my headset. I see not a giant crack, but I see a crack in the top of my like TV.
Oh
And
no.
it takes me like 20 minutes to just be like, that didn't happen. I didn't just break my TV. And like I turn it on, and there's like the stress lines and like all the broken pixels like going down around the screen. I've never felt more embarrassed in my entire life, and no one was there. I literally punched my TV playing VR like a fucking idiot.
That's also the worst because no one else was there to like witness the like
No.
story and shit.
No,
Like,
it would have been better if someone said something. It would have been better.
Yeah, I'm amazed.
No.
I'm amazed that you're like here telling it to us, because I have a bunch of stuff that I feel like I've done that no one saw, and I just immediately my brain is like, that didn't happen. Like literally, it's like no, that never happened.
Alternate reality.
You're remembering that wrong.
Alternate reality.
Well, the problem is that like the memory is still there. Like I didn't get rid of the TV because I mean
It haunts me to this day.
Yeah, it's still there. I can't watch TV. Like I was planning on like finishing a couple seasons of stuff like on that TV, and it's just fucking broken. I have to figure out a way to get a new one, and I'm just sitting here like fuck.
What kind of TV was it? Was it like a flat screen or was it like a?
Yeah, it's like a flat screen. It's got a Roku in it and everything. It's pretty big. Yeah, it's like a couple hundred. So I'm like, fuck. So like right now I'm trying to figure out how to get a new one for not too much. But I have been living with this broken TV for like a week. Just being like, well, I just fucking punched it.
God, that has to suck because like you wake up every morning and you look at disappointment. Like
yeah, I make my cup of coffee and I sit like by my window and I see my TV from across the room and I'm like, fuck.
I'm imagining that as like a scene in a drama show, like just you staring at the TV with your coffee longingly.
It's all black
longing
and white.
for the days before you broke your TV.
Bro, it feels like a fucking scene out of Seinfeld or something. It's just like, it's like a scheme. Like, how the fuck did I do that? Oh my god. But yeah, that's the biggest thing that's happened this week. It's, oh my god. I literally I don't even know what to say. I'm just trying to figure out how to get a new one.
Yeah. Off to a great start with this second episode. Nice friendly stroke we had right there.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. I never thought I would have a stroke like that. That's a stroke. Like that's a stroke. I fucked my TV up like an idiot.
Yeah, stroke of your hand into the fucking TV right there.
Yeah, I know. It didn't cost any of the points that don't matter in that game. Oh my god. So Max, where are you from?
I am from Glenview, a couple towns north of Chicago. So I grew up in the Chicago area. I went to school in Cleveland for a while, and now I'm back.
Nice.
Yeah, you are.
So I'm back in Chicago. I just moved in like last week. So Joey and I have known each other for like 2 months.
Already went to a bar together. It's been great. It's been
it's been fantastic. Well, didn't you say that was the first time you went to a bar just to like get a drink?
Yeah, that was the first time I'd done it because like I turned like we talked about this a bit on episode 0, but like I turned like 21 in November of like last year. So like I hadn't really gone out drinking that much like ever. And that was my first time doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was fun. But now I moved back to Chicago to just kind of get away from my parents because I was living at home, and that kind of sucks. And I was like, you know what? I have a job. I have money. I can get my own apartment.
Right.
And so I did. And then I'm basically doing this in like a window so that I'm transferring to a different school that's not in Cleveland because I want to study marine biology, and that you can't really do in Cleveland. So I'm waiting to transfer to the University of the Virgin Islands, where you can study marine biology. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So that's my life story.
Jesus.
And also jiu-jitsu somewhere in there.
That I just started like a couple months ago. That's super fun.
Really?
Yeah. One of my friends was just like, oh, like I go to a gym and there's this guy who's my personal trainer and he's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu and he's trying to start a class. So it's like me and a bunch of other people with no experience that just go in, and the guy who's a brown belt just teaches us a bunch of moves, and then we like try them out on each other.
Okay.
But yeah, it's super fun. Because jiu-jitsu is like all rolling around on the ground, so it's all like, it looks very huggy and very like snuggly, but then it's not, because then someone's arm gets fucking snapped in half.
I see. You never had aggressive snuggles? Never had aggressive snuggles?
I've had aggressive snuggles. That's what jiu-jitsu is, aggressive snuggles.
It's aggressive snuggles.
Even better. judged aggressive snuggles.
Wait, what did you say?
Judged aggressive snuggles. Like this stuff's on a scale.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've had some experience with like martial arts when I was a kid, but I don't know. I never followed through, and I don't know why. But I have amazing pictures that prove that I did do it. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're on my phone.
Yeah.
But my mom
Honestly,
texted me a picture. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying,
just going to say that I started martial arts again, like just starting to do it because I wrestled in high school and I loved that, and then I started watching Cobra Kai, and I was like, I should do some fucking martial arts, dude. Like that'd be great.
She's doing karate in the garage.
It's nice to know that the Karate Kid is still getting people into martial arts.
Dude, it is like a bunch of the people at my gym are like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I started watching Cobra Kai, and then I was like, I should learn some martial arts. Like, it's amazing how many people it's brought to the sport in just like the last like few years. It's honestly started like a martial arts boom. Like jiu-jitsu is seeing more people join, karate's seeing more people join.
That's insane to think about. Like how like a show is having like that much of an impact on people's like life. Just like, oh, I should better myself and like get fit better and like.
Yeah, I also think like hand-to-hand self-defense is definitely like the way to go. With
it's also just a good skill to have for life, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You understand more about yourself and the people around you, and it
gives you some good.
There's like that sense of community
too.
and beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I visited a gym in Chicago, and it was like my free day. I signed up for a free day because it would be closer to me and I could walk to it.
Right.
And they had an open mat after the intro class, and I was like, oh, like can I jump in? And they were like, oh, we don't want you to hurt yourself, so like wrestle with this guy. And it was one of the instructors. So he's a black belt, and he just handed my ass to me over and over and over again. I think he submitted me like 3 times, and there was just nothing I could do about it. I mean, there was stuff I could do about it, but like I didn't really know how to deal with it. So he just did all this crazy shit, and suddenly like I can't breathe, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Like I guess this is my life now.
I guess I just commit die, I guess. Like
yeah, that's exactly. It's so scary, honestly, and I'm glad that like instructors and people in martial arts are so like level-headed and calm. Is because like if I made that guy angry somehow with like something I did during the roll, like he could have just snapped my neck. He probably knows how to do that and had full control.
That man could have ended my life in an instant.
That man could have ended my life in a split second, and he just decided, like, no, I'm just gonna hug him.
Just gotta give him a little snuggle.
Very tightly around the neck.
Just imagining you sitting on a mat, just being choked out by a dude, just turning purple, just being like, well, all right. It's just like waving your hands.
That was it.
I guess.
This is my fate.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Fuck. I'd always I don't know. I wish I had that experience with that kind of stuff, but for me it was mostly just like a lot of kicking and punching and like doing like some sort of like underground boxing stuff. Like
yeah.
This reminds me of a story when I was a freshman.
Do you like have the fight club with your friends where you guys are just like, you know what? Let's punch each other around a little bit.
Yeah, like that's literally what freshman year of college was like. We had like this area.
We got a mosh pit together every weekend, and we just beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, someone brought 2 pairs of boxing gloves, and they were just like, "Hey, what if we like did some boxing stuff like around the apartment building?"
Really?
Yeah, and we were just like, "Okay, I guess that sounds like fun." So, and I mean, this is like pre-COVID, so it's like sort of is a little bit more loose, but
don't give a fuck.
I mean, we seriously were like, not like injuring each other, but we were boxing for sure.
Yeah, that was like oh no, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just about to say like no, it's just like that experience of like collaborative like fighting, not because you hate each other but because it's just fun to fight, is like that's some cool stuff.
I just like the idea
Yeah.
of thinking that you, because of that, you show up to class one day, which is the black eye.
Your nose is like 3 times the size it was before. Just like, nah, it's fine. Don't worry.
And it's sideways.
Walking into class like, don't talk about Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club.
You got the soap. You got the soap. Don't talk about Fight Club.
I got the bar soap right here. Don't talk about Fight Club.
Oh my god.
Joey, what happened to you? What happened to you? You got a black eye. Fight Club. Ah, shit.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Ah.
Oh my god. I'm just wondering if that's ever happened with like a secret club, like the Illuminati or something. And they're just like, oh, where were you at?
yeah.
Illuminati meeting. Fuck.
Shit.
Damn
But
it.
the
It's
thing is, like,
ninjas.
it'd be so unbelievable that, like, everyone would be like, ha, what a funny joke. Even if they were actually at, like, an Illuminati meeting. They're, like, you know, plotting to take over the United States government, and then they come home and they're like, Illuminati meeting? Oh, fuck. And then the people are just like, oh, nice reference, dude. Nice 2008 internet reference.
Nice meme, bro.
And then they're like sweating profusely, just like, yeah, reference.
Yeah. But no, I was gonna say, that used to be, I went to a private school in Maine for about 5 months. It was an all-boys school in the middle of, like, the hills of Maine. So, like, we were basically snowbound all the time, like 2 feet of snow on the ground all the time. We were in the middle of nowhere. And the way they would settle disputes was through, like, literally people would make a circle around 2 people who had beef, and then they'd put
What?
on, like, big boxing gloves, and they'd just go at it until
God.
one of them, like, stopped or couldn't fight anymore.
Dude.
I was never there for any of them, but I was just kind of like, that would be, like, such a great experience. I just saw videos of people, they were like, oh yeah, they, you know, they
Oh yeah, we
they
just
went
get in
after
a
it
circle and beat
yesterday.
the fuck out of each other. Like,
That's just straight up toxic masculinity, though. Like that is what it is, 100%. Like, if there is toxic masculinity, that's it. That's the image of it right there.
Or
Oh,
just
yeah.
worse, built up horniness. Then you start to
Oh,
see
that-
where people truly lie on.
I feel like the two
on their
have overlap.
personalities.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
think
true.
toxic
Yeah.
masculinity is only a thing because of built up horniness?
because of the horny.
It's,
Probably
that's
is. Like, I mean, I feel like the peak of toxic masculinity is like incels, and that's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can't imagine how awkward that must be to be at an all-boys school and like talking about like a girlfriend you have outside of school. Just like, oh yeah,
Everyone's
going out-
girlfriend is like,
she goes to a
yeah,
different
no, she
school. You
lives
wouldn't
back home,
understand.
dude. She doesn't go here.
show me her. She goes to a different school. Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Oh right,
totally.
you don't have any pictures, nerd.
Fucking
Yeah.
dweeb.
Oh my god,
Uh.
I can't believe. God, 20 minutes flew by like nothing. Oh my god.
What did we even talk about? Martial arts and toxic
We talked about
masculinity
martial
and
arts,
male fight
punching,
clubs.
punching a TV. Yeah, fight clubs.
Oh, you know what? It was actually just a perfectly normal progression. Punching a TV to punching dudes because you're sexually depraved. That's
It's the
where we
combo.
went.
It's the true combo. it's the true
Okay,
combo.
Frame
you ready for the
one.
next? All right, what's the next move in the true combo? I think.
Okay, wait. Is it so? It's punching a TV into masculinity into. Fuck. What?
Repressed sexuality.
Honestly, I'd rather, like... I'm down to
You'd
talk
rather
about
move on to
repressed
different
sexuality if you really want to, but...
It's episode 2. Maybe we should move on.
So ADHD, am I right, fellas?
Guest number 1, let's go!
All right, boys.
Yeah,
what
so
class
as I-
did you
as I-
find yourself in?
So as I mentioned in the intro, Max is a fellow member of the ADHD club, which means he has fucking ADHD.
And I have strokes all the time. I mean, not
Oh,
literal
yeah.
strokes, but, like,
I was
the
really
moments,
scared.
the moments
I was
where
just
your
like, oh,
brain
no.
turns off.
I was like, I forgot the name of the show for a second.
Oh, you thought I was just
fuck.
like You thought I was just saying like, oh yeah, like, oh, yesterday woke up, had a stroke, had to just,
Just went to
go
sleep.
on with the rest of my day
Do
being
we-
like, damn, that stroke sucked.
To be fair, I was out and doing work most of the day. So like, and like, you were just in your room, and I was like, wait, fuck, was he just having a stroke in there? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to downplay like the seriousness of actual strokes.
oh yeah.
Obviously.
None
but-
of this is.
Yeah.
We probably should have mentioned that in episode 1, that strokes are a serious thing, but
Yeah.
we failed to do that while we were talking about how much Wreck-It Ralph 2 fucking blows dick.
Yeah, no, but
Um,
me and Joey were just talking about like sometimes your brain, like when you have ADHD, sometimes your brain is either at 100% or like 2.
Right.
So you're like your body is going, but your brain is somewhere else, or you are like absolutely hyper fixated on this one thing that you're doing. So oftentimes I think video games takes that niche, like just because it's so easy to just absorb yourself in for 3 hours. But like today,
Right.
we were in the kitchen and I was gonna get a snack, and I was like, oh, like I'm gonna get some hummus. And I said that out loud, and then I opened the fridge, and I like looked at the fridge for like 3 seconds, and then I closed the fridge, and then I went back and sat down in the kitchen, and then I was like, wait, what was I doing? And Joey's like, you were getting some hummus. I was like, oh yeah, thank you. The same shit happens the second time. Like you would get up, open the fridge. It's like, what was I looking for again?
The funniest thing about that is that, like, I also, I had a film assignment I had to do today, which was just taking a bunch of pictures. And when I was getting everything compared in my room, it was scattered throughout my entire fucking room. And I, like, kept losing shit, like, every 5 seconds, and it was hilarious. Like, I was like,
Oh my
what the fuck
God.
is... I, like, looked at my notepad that I had for all the shots I had to get, and I put it down. Then I went over to, like, not build something, but, like, figure out what I have in my apartment and fixate that into a shot. And I was like, wait, where's my fucking notepad? And then I looked over and I was like, oh, it's there. And then I'd like look at it for a second and be like, wait, where's the thing I built? And then I'd look around for that, and it'd just be like a back and forth thing over and over again.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to think of like how ADHD affects you for like physical stuff, imagine like out of sight, out of mind, and then multiply it by like 100,
20,
and anything
like,
that's like not with you is just like not there.
It's gone. It's gone.
Like I was looking for the hummus, but I can't see it, so it's not. I'm not looking
It's not
for
there.
the hummus.
People with ADHD have a render distance.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually such a good description. Like my render distance is too low to realize what I put in the correct place in my kitchen. Gotta like figure out what's in all the cabinets again.
Everyone who has ADHD is constantly playing Superman 64 and doesn't know it.
So many goddamn rings. So many rings.
What's this kryptonite fog bullshit?
I'm gonna use that like in whenever like I'm just spacing out. Someone's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like the chunks haven't loaded yet.
Rendering.
Give me a moment. I've got to turn the render distance up.
Can you not see the rainbow ball of death? It's
My
still going for
CPU
me.
can't handle this.
I am I'm fortunate to not have ADHD, but I do have
you
those
fucking
moments.
pussy.
Yeah, what's that
Yeah,
like?
well, yeah, you're a pussy for not developing this mental disorder. You know what? I was thinking about it. Maybe I should develop it over the summer. I'm gonna work on it.
just get
gonna-
some new genes, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna splice them up, inject them
Forehead.
through my veins. Yeah. Oh my god! But unfortunately, speaking of render distance, I will say something that I feel like I have more than other people is severe nearsightedness, and it's always funny watching people figure it out because I usually wear contacts and stuff. So
Oh
Right.
yeah.
yeah, because I always know that people are like, "What the fuck?" Like, I've never experienced like nearsightedness or glasses. Like, what is that? And I'm like, here, I have a pair in my backpack. You try these on. And every time someone puts them on, they're just like, oh God, oh no, what the fuck? And they're just like...
I will say there have been multiple times where, like, because I have ADHD and I forget shit, Dominic, like, will always, like, passingly bring up, like, sometimes his, like, nearsightedness bullshit. And I'll, like, remember, I'll, like, be like, oh, I can try your glasses on. Every single time I do, I'm like, oh God, it's all blurry. It's just all blurry.
Is that like just because of your ADHD you forget every time and then like you subject yourself to more torture every time?
Literally every time. It's funny
like,
every single time I do it.
You're nearsighted? What? Oh, I can put on your glasses, dude. Oh shit, this sucks. And then like 2 weeks later, he's like,
oh, you're nearsighted?
You're nearsighted, dude? Yeah, usually like it's weird because sometimes short-term memory is a problem for me and for other people with ADHD, and sometimes it's just absolutely not. Like, you just remember things that are the most useless shit ever. But for me, it's like movie quotes and song lyrics. They just, like, my head just downloads those. Like, they're just in there. If you ask me, like... what someone said in a movie or like something I was actually paying attention to, I can repeat it verbatim. But when it's something that's like might actually be useful, like what the teacher was saying like 15 minutes into class, I'm like, the teacher was talking like 15 minutes into class. I don't remember where I was 15 minutes into class. I assume I was sitting at my desk, but I really can't imagine it.
I was just thinking about that movie quote that I was saying to myself all day.
Exactly. It was memorizing a movie quote.
I was thinking about how great of a movie The Suicide Squad is.
Oh, man.
Dude, that was honestly like a great plot twist for me. Yeah. Just because I saw the ads, and all the ads had like, and yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but immediate plot twist for the ads.
Because Max and I watched the Suicide Squad.
That was last night.
That was fun. And the funniest thing is that after I saw that movie, the only thing I could think about was how funny it is to say the Suicide Squad with a lisp.
What kind of lisp are we talking about?
The Suicide Squad. It's the Suicide Squad.
Hey guys. You guys want to watch the Suicide Squad?
I thought you were about to do a MORT impression for a second. I was like, oh God. Oh, here we go.
What did I tell you about the feet MORT?
Oh, no.
No.
It is I, King Julian.
King Julian.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's we were watching. I looked up like a video.
I forgot about that video.
That I remember. You're just imagining it right now, but there's a video where it's so you go in. It's a picture of Mort on a stone, and it's from the show, The Penguins of Madagascar, and the video is just called "Mort is Based." And so you click on the video, and it's it's a picture of Mort dressed up, or it's Mort dressed up as like a general, like a fucking dictator.
Yeah.
Are you looking it up right now?
I'm googling on YouTube. Mort is based.
I can probably like.
Can you pop a link? Yeah.
I can pop it in Discord, but
because I really.
But basically, he just is giving a speech like. It's as if he's, like, invading a country. And I don't know what the context is in the show, which is why it's, like...
Wait, I'm sorry. I have to cut you off. I just looked up Mort is based YouTube into Google. And the first thing that comes up is a video called Mort Theory, The Crimes of Mort, parentheses, yes, it's real. And it's 2.5 hours long. I found it either way.
Oh my
God.
God.
Great.
Anyone want to just go on a 2-hour bender on Mort lore?
Oh yeah, for sure. So like, he definitely has a foot fetish, right?
So wait, I think I might be thinking of two different videos actually, because there's one that's like I can't believe Mort said this, and then there's one that's Mort is based.
I found Mort is based, and I'll just put that in the chat real quick. It's in general.
Okay,
But,
hold up. All
Um,
right.
I think this is the one that Max is thinking of, but it's basically just Mort.
Yeah.
It's Mort just saying like, we will murder the men and women. Or something. What the fuck does he say?
Yeah.
Like,
Hold on.
The women are always treated with respect.
Yeah. He's like, we will kill the males and sell the children. And this is in a kids show, mind you. And he's like dressed as a dictator, saying he's gonna sell the children. And then he's like, and the women. Oh, the women! We will always treat with respect. Like that just ends there. I don't want to watch the full episode because I don't want context for it. I want it to make no sense.
I can't believe someone has a better Mort impression than me. That's incredible.
It's pretty good, man.
That's a really good impression. It's better than mine.
Thank you.
Oh my god. So wait, what's the
His
other
hat.
video you're talking about?
His hat is just I can't.
No,
get
it's
over
the
fact
same
that-
one.
I see.
But wait, this one's called I Can't Believe Mort Said This.
What is the other one?
What's the Mort is based one? I hesitate to see what Mort is based is.
I'm looking it up right now, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
Oh my
Mort
God.
is based. Does anyone have any like guesses on what Mort is based would be? If this is not Mort being based, like what is?
Oh my god. I have no idea. I
Alright,
literally can't picture it.
It's just him playing Cyberpunk. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's well. He's got his hands with some NFTs, you know. Got some monkeys in his hand. Oh my god.
But yes.
No, yeah,
to
it's
answer your
the
question-
same video. It's the one I was thinking of.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
It's
great.
just
what I
him dressed
thought.
as a dictator saying that he's gonna sell children
I
and
can't-
respect women.
And respect
The
women.
thing
And
I
kill
find
all
so
men.
funny. The thing I find so funny about his fucking hat is that it has a logo of a hand holding a banana, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
holy shit,
Monkey.
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 What kind of? I know that the lemur that Mort is like an actual species. Hold on.
We're getting deep into some Madagascar lore, and I'm loving this so far.
This is great. He's a Goodman's mouse lemur. So that's the thing is like Mort is not actually any younger than any of the other lemurs. He's just a small species.
So he could actually just be a dictator.
He could be like as old as King Julian and like he's
Oh my
just
God.
small.
He's small.
Yeah, hold on. Goodman's mouse lemur.
How big is a Goodman's mouse lemur?
That is a very good question.
Look up a picture of one. Yeah,
Oh god,
they're
what is
very
this?
cute.
Ooh, here we go. Oh, belonging to Goodman. Oh.
The average size ranges from 45 to 48 grams.
48 grams?
Grams?
Good lord.
Yeah,
That's
males
adorable.
being slightly larger.
Look at this little guy. This little guy. I mean, this definitely looks like a lemur with a foot fetish. I'll say that. I mean, look at him. This little guy.
I showed after like we had that whole Max had that whole talk about like Mort. I showed him the video of the fucking rotoscoped Mort licking someone's feet, and Max was just like, "Why are you showing me this?"
It's funny that we're like now talking about lemurs because that's I don't know if I can like. My life goal is to be is to make another Zaboomafoo. Do you guys remember that show?
Yeah.
We need to do it again. We need a new Zaboomafoo on PBS, but like not the same show, but the same idea where it's just like bring in different animals for kids to learn about every day.
Dude, I think what we gotta do is we gotta take this to a modern era. We gotta take this up to TikTok, bro.
We gotta take it up a notch. We got
Dude,
TikTok. That'd
same
be fun.
show except it's just Mort.
Yeah, it's
learning
literally
about different animals.
now.
It
Is
gets
this more?
sponsored by fucking DreamWorks.
No, is
Honestly, being on this podcast is going to prevent me from getting any deals with DreamWorks ever. Like, they're gonna listen to this and be like, "That's not the type of guy we want."
listen. I don't understand what you're talking about because you're not the one kneecapping yourself. This is me.
You're not the one punching tables or TVs.
No,
whatever the
worse,
fuck-
Oh, yeah.
TVs, a television.
They're like, "No, we can't have this guy on the show. He's gonna punch all our TVs. He's gonna try and play VR ping pong." In the DreamWorks studio.
Oh my god.
We have an incredible amount of technology, and he's
He's
just
gonna
ruin
punch all of
it.
our. He's gonna punch all of our monitors. And
I'm just imagining like in VR, just like punching the shit out of Mort and him just like bouncing around. Just like fucking. Just gets
Oh,
knocked
dude,
around
that's
like a
how we
fucking
bring it into
asshole.
the future. It's VR Zaboomafoo.
Oh, dude, it's closer than you think. I see that whole Have you seen that Facebook Marketplace thing with like shopping in VR? Dude,
That's
that
a
thing.
thing?
No,
It's a
I have not.
what?
the fuck?
Why am I the only one that knows about this? This is fucked up.
because I don't keep up with fucking Marky Zucky, okay?
Yeah, I don't.
Mucky Zucky.
Mucky Zucky. Listen, Mucky Zucky is not on my priority list, but he shows up. He juts his.
Why have I never heard of that phrase before? I feel like
Marky
that's,
Zucky.
yeah.
It's like it's the return of chalky milk, in my opinion. That phrasing of it. God. Oh my god, who remembers that meme? It's from ages ago.
Yeah, chalky milk, man.
Pour me a
I
chalky
feel like
milk.
that. I feel like chalky milk has evolved into dinosaur chicken nuggies.
Numgies.
Oh yeah,
Nuggies.
Numgies.
Yeah, yeah.
numgies.
That meme.
Oh my god, dude. Unfortunately, at the moment, I think meme culture is totally slowed down. In my opinion, I remember like
Oh, really?
at least to me, it feels
I
like
think
years
it's
ago.
just less. I think it's just less centralized. Like everyone has
That's-
their own.
That's exactly what it is.
Their own meme pages. Like there are so many memes now that not everyone is going to see. Whereas it used to be like, as long as you referenced a meme that was on like I don't know, it used to be just like Facebook. As long as you referenced one that was on Facebook for the past week, everyone had seen it. There was no way that anyone didn't.
Right.
But now
yeah.
it's like you've got some people that are on Reddit and they're on like a Star Wars page and like I can't reference like memes from a Reddit page that I follow for some niche interest of mine that it's like there are just too many. Like I think the formats are still very much like
Oh yeah.
They're there.
centralized,
They're
but
there.
all the memes are very very spread out.
They're very special.
Yeah.
It's like what social media was meant to do, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah, sort of.
For the memes, Jack. The memes. Dude, there's. Have either of you guys seen like the final boss of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance?
No, I haven't.
No.
It's you. So for the final boss in that game, you played this like cyborg ninja named Raiden, and you fight this like senator called Senator Armstrong, but he's like all like roided up with nanomachines, and so like his skin hardens every time you slash your sword at him, and like he has this whole fucking speech about memes, and it's so funny. He's like, the memes, Jack. The memes are everywhere. Like, the memes will make America strong again. Like
That was like, wait, is it like, is he memeing or is he like,
No,
it's a serious scene?
I think he means like the actual philosophical idea.
Yeah,
of
like the
meme,
actual definition where it's like
Which is,
mimetic.
where it's
yeah.
like you take this idea and then you mutate it into another idea, and then it keeps mutating until it becomes its own thing.
Are either of you at all invested in the SCP universe?
A little bit.
I cannot say I am, but
Okay.
I
There's a
respect
bunch
what
of
it
like
is.
mimetic stuff where they're like basically like knowing it is a hazard, or like knowing it exists is a hazard.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
So there's like cognito hazards and like mimetic hazards. So those are fun.
Oh yeah.
The only SCP I know of is, I think it's like SB.
Is it the one in my profile picture? Oh, never mind.
No, I know there's like SB-113. I think that's what its name is, and it's just like a yellow blob that just does nothing.
Oh, it's 999. Yeah.
SB-999. That's it. Yeah.
SCP. Yeah, 999. I think. Yeah, it's just a blob of jello, basically that gives you a euphoric feeling when you come in contact with it.
Yeah. Is Siren Head an SCP or no?
Siren Head is not an SCP. That is a creepypasta, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes me sound like is Sonic.exe a creep an SCP?
Dude, honestly, that game scared the shit out of me.
That final image terrified the fuck out of me.
What is the final image again? Where it's like Eggman, Tails, and Knuckles heads on a pike.
No, the final image I'm thinking of is the one where like Sonic with bloodshot eyes is looking at the camera and says, "I am God."
Oh yeah. It's always fun.
What a piece of internet history, honestly.
Yeah. For real. It's always great when you like. It was always like that weird corner of the internet where it was sort of like, oh shit, this is like one of those risky things you find, and it's just like now you look back at it and you're like, was it really?
Yeah.
How bad was it? I don't know.
Like you remember it as a kid it's like was super like horrifying and stuff, but now like you look back at it and it's like it's just characters walking in a jump scare.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, right now I'm looking at fucking mouse lemurs and I'm having a good time. They're so cute. Why are they so cute? How did that happen? What is the evolutionary trait for cute?
What is the gene?
I don't know. Oh, that's weird. I think it's like so that way you can have other creatures take care of it.
Oh my god, that's so cute. It says groups of 2 to 4 lemurs of the same sex will gather to sleep. This is likely to conserve heat. That's so cute. That's so cute.
That's so fucking adorable.
Oh my god. Sounds
just
like the
4
premise
homies
for
cuddling.
Yo, me and the homies cuddling.
Yeah.
Back to Mort for a second. I love the idea of him being a dictator, just being like, we would kill all of them, we would murder them, and then like he goes home and just cuddles with 5 homies. Like,
you want to keep your council together as one group. Otherwise, where the fuck do you guys? You don't get lonely?
You don't get lonely?
Dude, these are some great. God, people are really good at taking these pictures. Oh my god.
Is this just gonna be the Mort episode, which is?
No, it's just because I have the window open. Okay, I put it away. It's sealed away.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm just
put away the mouse lemurs, everyone.
I agree. I'm just saying. I don't know. I just wanted to put it away for now. I'll save it for later.
This episode's gonna be titled "Mort is Based."
Well, wait, what was the episode? Sorry, what was the name of the first episode?
Oh fuck! I keep forgetting what it was. Like Fallout something or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we fall out because we were talking about what was it about us falling out? I totally forgot.
I forgot that whole episode. In all honesty, my energy was so down with it. It was awful.
Okay, so the real question is, you did eat something today. I did. That is true. Okay, cool. Because that was around last time.
I observed him eat something.
All right, thank God.
I ate some potatoes.
Potatoes in a pot.
skip potatoes.
No. I just imagine it's just potatoes and you're eating like a metal pot with it. It's like a. It's like those. No.
Wait, you did eat it out of a metal pot.
Real talk for a sec. That was okay. So I got like the potatoes I had were this is my first time having these. But they were like the kind where like it's a package of just powder, and you add water to it, and like it just becomes mashed potatoes. And it was my first time experiencing it. And I poured it in, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is the future. What the hell is this?" Like,
My God, where's the future has been here since 1980.
just add water, and it makes fucking food. Like,
Oh man.
That's really your first experience with powdered.
yeah, no, it was
potatoes?
straight up my first experience. Like,
Dude,
Now, the real
freeze-dried
question is-
like, unpopular opinion, I think freeze-dried meals are delicious. Like,
They can be. I
Yeah,
think
they
that's
can be.
true.
they can be really good. Some of them are shit. I'm not gonna
Oh yeah. No, I mean,
But like
it's-
all those like camping ones that they're like just add hot water. Like some of those are delicious.
Oh yeah. Well, technically, is ramen under that category? No, because it's more like a pasta. I think. I don't think
Well,
it really falls into that.
ramen's kind of like that. Like at least the cup ramen
Yeah, that's true. I'd say the cup ramen
is like
is
just
closer
add
than
hot
the brick.
water.
Yeah.
There was a. This is another like jump in topic, but there was a trend on YouTube of YouTubers reviewing REMs, like ready to
Oh,
eat
the
meals.
MREs. Yeah.
MREs, yeah. REMs. They were reviewing the band that.
I'm about to review your sleep cycle, bro.
They were like,
this shit sucks.
This is my welcome to my channel, guys. This is my review of REM. Everybody Hurts. I'm gonna be eating some MREs.
it's a
today.
spin-off of Fantano. Like,
7 out of 10.
But those things
But
are
yeah,
always
and
incredible.
people were just like making MREs. Like Markiplier did it at one point,
really?
where he like rated MREs from different countries. So he tried like the American one, the Russian one, the Korean one, and like I think a couple others. Although he might have just done those 3, but they were very different. And it was interesting. Like all the heating methods were different. And like the American ones are kind of funny because you're like not supposed to. So the American ones are like automatic. Like you're supposed to put them on. Basically, like you're just supposed to put them in the sun and then open them and then they're ready.
Really?
So like you don't even need to add water. They just cook themselves because there's like hydrogen in it, I think. So you like put it in the sun, it opens, and it just fucking incinerates everything in there and cooks it.
Now,
And there was like a thing on the back of it. There was like a disclaimer that was like, "Do not open this inside of a vehicle." I'm like, they're in vehicles all the time. Like, what are you supposed to do if like, I don't know.
Where are you
you're-
supposed to store it then? If you're going
you're-
like somewhere.
What if you're like pinned inside a bunker and like you gotta make your MRE and then like you can't open it inside. You're just gonna blow up your entire bunker from the inside. Like
I think at that
I don't
point,
know.
you
It
eat the
just seemed
bags.
weird that like this MRE that's supposed to be like used for war basically was just like a hazard to open indoors.
I'm wondering at what point, like, did the U.S. military design that in such a way that you could also use it as a weapon? Like, could you imagine, like, setting that off in, like, an indoor building and, like, throwing it next to, like, some
Honestly,
kindling?
that's probably why it's
you just-
designed like that.
You just throw it like a grenade into like a building.
Yeah, just fucking
God.
beans and rice! Throws it into a building.
No, not the beans and rice. General's
Oh my
like,
God.
God damn it, Private, that was our last MRE. What a waste of food.
It was it was the General So's. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Never liked it.
Yeah, he's got them specialty MREs. He gets a steak every night.
Oh, yeah.
He's just
It
like at
gets-
a grill.
One of them is sponsored by Panda E. The fucking Panda
E.
Panda
Panda
E, Panda Express MRE
Oh.
sponsored. What, have you never gone to a Panda Express so much that you give it a nickname? Is that
No,
just me?
'cause I've never really gone to a Panda Express that much.
Oh my God.
I go to Panda Express all the time. I love Panda Express.
But he doesn't call it Panda E. He's not a mega fan. So there you go.
I guess I'm
Fake
not.
fan. Fake fan.
I was
I've-
very excited to to learn. Like, this is like now gonna turn into a Panda Express ad. Not sponsored,
Yeah, we're
by the
sponsored
way.
by Panda
We are,
Express.
for FGC regulations, we are not sponsored by Panda. We are just talking about their product.
No,
Yeah,
we're sponsored by
they-
a panda. We're sponsored by a panda.
They made the Beyond orange chicken. They used like
What?
the vegan meat
Oh, dude.
Oh.
to make their orange chicken, so that like they would have a vegan option, which I
Interesting.
thought was cool. Cause like I try to eat vegan whenever I can. I'm not really like an official vegan, because like I don't like if I go to someone's house and they're making like chicken, I'll be like, ah, yeah, fuck it, I'll eat some chicken. But
Vegan, more like veg out.
Yeah, because like
yeah.
Sorry.
Cause the bar Max, the bar we went to last night, like you had an Impossible Burger and I just had a cheeseburger.
Yeah, if they have vegan options, like I will almost always order vegan stuff. And like when I shop for myself or I live alone, which is another reason like I moved out of my house, is I'll always get vegan stuff, just because it seems like at some point I feel like that's gonna be the right thing to do. Like I can't imagine it not being.
Right.
Like there's never any downside to going vegan unless you don't have access to food, which
Yeah.
I have perfectly fine access to food, so
It'd be like
I feel
that.
like I should just try to do it as much as possible. But yeah, so Panda Express anyway got vegan. They got vegan orange chicken, and I was like, hell yeah.
I was just imagining, like, because I heard about that, and I was just like, well, what if there's, like, some way to, like, pull an ultimate prank with somebody with that? Because I feel like there's a way that you could, like, do the same orange chicken frying and battering, but it's, like, an unpeeled tangerine that you, like, fry up. And that's the orange and the orange chicken. Fucking hand it off to somebody, and they just bite into it, and they're just like, what?
I hate
It's like in
the
the-
idea of peeling a piece of chicken. Like
Oh,
that
you've clearly
image
never
is
had
just
to.
awful in my head. Like
You've clearly never had to make like
Yeah, you've
chicken
never had to
thighs.
make chicken, yeah.
Yeah,
when
like
you
if
actually
you
peel a
buy
chicken.
like chicken thighs or like an actual chicken, you actually have to peel the skin off it.
well, I know
Mm-hmm.
that, but like just the idea of like a cooked chicken you have to peel
And it
something
is
off
gross.
it.
It's awful. It's a terrible
Like-
experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. I remember times in Boy Scouts where we've had to do some weird shit to some animals.
I was just ready for you to stop it at weird shit. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
well, I mean-
that sounds
no,
about
well, I
right
mean-
for the Boy Scouts.
Oh, there's tons of stuff before, before it got even weirder. Oh my god. But I have
Yeah.
like memories of like, it like starts off with people like torturing mosquitoes. Cause like we would go to like a campsite
God.
and we just fucking
Oh.
hate the mosquitoes so much that like you'd clap them in a way that it doesn't kill it, but you can pick it up and you can like pull its wings off and its appendages and shit. People did some crazy shit with mosquitoes.
Dude,
it was
you were
really
just
weird.
making like mosquito effigies to warn the other mosquitoes not to like come by.
You put a mini sign up, like
Yeah. Well, I mean, believe me, I was
Please
just as scared as the
respect us.
mosquitoes. I just had to fucking survive the night at the camp. I was scared of that shit. I was just like, you guys are fucking weird. But like, yeah, hunting is certainly weird. And I'll just leave it
Oh,
at that. Dead
hunting,
air.
yeah.
Thank you
Well,
guys for
actually-
listening to the We're Having a Stroke podcast.
no.
No, I mean, I
No, I'm
think-
just kidding.
I don't think hunting's that weird from like
No.
I don't know, just in general. Like I don't think it's that weird. I don't think I
Yeah.
could ever do it because I would just see like a deer or something and I'd be like, that's so cool.
Bam.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what?
exactly.
You know what? I'm not gonna shoot. Like I just don't see myself ever being able to like just straight up murder a mammal, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And I don't
especially when you
think anyone's
have to.
necessarily like
Mhm.
wrong to do that if you're using it well and you're doing like it's actually necessary, I think, especially with like deer and
Mhm.
things that overpopulate
Right.
That's true.
because we also killed all of their natural predators. So now we're like forced to take their place. But
But I
yeah,
mean-
I don't know.
Yeah, I think doing it for no reason is kind of like, all right, well, this is a bit much.
Just
like
killing
doing
for
it for
sport is
yourself
kinda
is
weird.
I think that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of like, oh, I'm doing it because I feel like it and I have control. And it's like, well, I'd rather just get good with the tools instead of just killing things.
Good.
Right. Get
Yeah,
good
like-
scrub.
Yeah, like, could you imagine being like a real life, like just Robin Hood, but you don't kill anything? Like, that's killer.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's better than just being like, hey, look at this, like couple 100-pound thing I just killed. I don't know. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
It couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Have you ever
unless it's Goodman's mouse lemurs, then we can hunt those. just fucking shoot them, all of them.
I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this
They're
shit with a
evil.
baseball bat.
Mort is proof. He's an
Mort.
evil creation.
I'm
Dude,
teeing him up at the golf
they
box.
made Mort
They
from
need to
Madagascar
die.
a real thing, and it needs to die. They put him in real life. How could they do that?
How could you do that to my boy? Oh my
He's
god.
pure.
like-
That's the face of pure evil.
See those
Goodman's
big
mouse
eyes?
lemur.
You see those big eyes they used to draw you in so it can snap your fucking neck.
Tell me this thing doesn't
So
want
that
to
he
kill
can-
you. Look at this shit. That thing's gonna kill you.
That thing's gonna kill all the men and sell the children.
It's gonna wrap you and sell the children.
And sell the children.
It's gonna wrap his fucking furry tail around your neck and strangle you.
Oh my god.
Honestly, if that thing weighs 48 grams, I don't think that thing can reach around my arm. Like, it would probably fit in the palm of your hand. It's so cute.
Oh my god. Oh dude, could you I keep looking at like lemurs and monkeys and I'm just wondering like what kind of fucking fucked up shit we would make if humans had tails. Like
Oh.
there'd be some weird shit going on in the world if we had tails.
Yeah, but the
Like-
thing is, it would be normal. Like, that would be normalized. Like, you'd have to have would you have a hole in the back of chairs? Or do you think we just have our chairs be normal?
Are we thinking about like Monsters Inc. like logic where like there's holes in the back of chairs?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just not sure if chairs would come with backs, honestly.
Did you just sit on your tail? Easy.
Yeah, well, there
Just
you
put it
go.
on the ground, lean back.
Use
Easy.
your tail as
Yeah,
back
like-
support.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, and that's the thing. Like, what kind of tail would it be? Would it be like a monkey's tail, or would it be like a kangaroo tail, where it's like fucking big? It's like basically a third leg out the back of you.
Or just like a fucking nub that's like useless. You can just wiggle.
It's like a rabbit's tail.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like the idea of describing a tail as just a nub. Like,
Oh, your back nub. Dude,
oh
how's your
man,
back?
my nub's itching me today.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so stupid.
I feel like that sums up like some of what you could say about like almost everything we've talked about. It's just like, god damn, that's so stupid.
I think
The
you figured out the
progression of
premise,
this,
Max.
yeah. Yeah, no, that's
Max.
why I like heard the name of the podcast and I was like, oh yeah, that's like the perfect podcast for me to be on because my brain just it do be teleporting.
It do
Oh,
be
yeah.
having strokes in a metaphorical way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The real question I need to ask is because we're having strokes, right? And we're having strokes
Right.
here. The question is, as a premise for the show, because I was thinking about it, is there a way that I could create a stroke for you in your area, like from a distance using other methods? Like, could I create something and then like ship it to you by mail, and then have it show up at your door, and you just like ensues, just chaos ensues at your place? Is the real question that I'm asking myself right now.
So what you're asking is,
Wait,
how
you're
do I-
asking if there's something you could like send to manipulate ADHD people to just like not be able to handle it?
I'm thinking about it a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just wondering what that would
Probably,
be.
dude, just send a puzzle. Like an impossible to solve puzzle.
Like a
It would
jigsaw?
just
or
be
like a
on
Rubik's
our, it
Cube,
would just
or-
be on our table for weeks, and we'd like suddenly hyperfixate on it and then forget it was there.
Just stare at it every morning, like you stare at your fucking TV. Like,
Oh my
Dude,
god.
this is the revenge plot for him, like having to stare at his TV every morning.
Just like, you know what?
you will know my suffering. Like,
Yeah, I sabotage myself, therefore I must sabotage you in order to understand my pain.
right.
Dominic's just petty like that.
I do. I'm throwing hands for content. Okay, this is what's gonna go on
Hands
tonight.
for content. Dude, that's a great extension of that. Because it wasn't the original like throwing for content.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that's
No,
exactly
throw
what this
hands
is.
for content, dude. Although Jake Paul did that first.
Well,
Jake and
yeah.
Paul.
Unfortunately, he's still
let
doing
me
it.
box somebody
How does he keep winning? How does he do it?
because he's on steroids.
How does he do it?
Because all these fucking matches are run by the same guy who runs fucking WWE. I swear to God.
Are they
know what?
actually, or is
No,
that
they're
like...
not. I don't.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't back up that with facts. I'm just saying
can't-
that as an idea.
I just know there was a whole thing like he would. So it's not like an official bout. Like he doesn't actually have a boxing record, because none of them are actually sanctioned by the U.S. like whatever the boxing association is that monitors U.S. boxing. So like he
my
didn't have
God.
to submit to a drug test and like all this stuff. So I assume that he's on some sort of PEDs.
I just find it a little bit like suspicious that like these like KSI versus Logan Paul or whoever the fuck it was. Like it's the match that everyone hypes up for like fucking months and months and months, and then it comes around, it's a draw. Like that just sounds too coincidental to be like, you know, like.
Yeah, well, there was a whole thing like Mayweather after that fight. He came out and said there was a no knockout clause in their agreement.
Oh, okay.
So like Mayweather wasn't allowed to knock him out.
Well, Mayweather was also like 50, so like.
Yeah, but like I don't know
Well,
if you've ever seen Mayweather like throw his hardest punches and like actually box. Like,
Yeah, he can fuck someone up. He can fuck someone
he
up.
really can.
Oh yeah. Have you heard
Like
about?
if you like even Mike Tyson. Like how old is Mike Tyson now?
I mean, he's well into his 50s. And
Yeah.
he's coming back apparently.
And dude can still throw a massive haymaker. Like
And
I-
apparently, yeah, he's having a grudge match at some point.
Really?
oh yeah, with someone I forget who.
Some random guy, I don't know.
Maybe Jake Paul.
Yeah, probably Jake Paul. Being real.
His comeback matches against fucking Jake Paul.
Dude, I wish Jake Paul understood the value of him like if he really wanted to make money, like the most money he possibly could off of these boxing matches, like from here on out, he should just get knocked the fuck out every single time. Just like challenge some
throwaway
big boxer
match,
and
like-
get absolutely toppled, like, you know, super clippable knockout where he's like off his feet, like because I would buy that pay-per-view, you know?
Literally
yeah.
knocks
Like,
his
just
fucking
to have
boots
it.
off him. Like,
And like so many people would hate watch that. Like there is money making potential with Jake Paul just like getting knocked out.
I thought people were hate watching now. That was what I was
Yeah, they still
considering
are.
was going on. Yeah. And it's
Or
still
like
going.
even like Tyron Woodley fans were watching because they were like, "Oh, like Tyron Woodley should, you know, smoke this dude." And then he got knocked out. Which sucks for him cuz he's like a very acclaimed like MMA fighter. And then suddenly now he's like the guy who lost to Jake Paul.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, that paycheck.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Got
the
a
guy
lot
who
of
suddenly
money.
got paid a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
but at the same time, you get fucking knocked out by a YouTuber. Like,
That is true. That is the downside. But
It's
like,
a
would you
classic
get knocked
million-dollar
out by
question.
Jake Paul for $1.5 million? I think I'd do it.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you know. I mean, you lose. I'm not sure if you lose the respect, but I think there's ways to come back after you get knocked out.
For sure.
There's ways
I mean,
you're just like,
everyone
he's a
does that.
chump.
Every like professional fighter you see has been like beaten badly at some point.
right.
Oh yeah, of course. But they always get back up.
Yeah.
Usually. Well, some of them die in the ring. That's, you know. That happens.
Get knocked out, but I get up again.
I've fallen, and yet I always get back up.
I don't know how it happens.
Life alert, help, I keep getting back up. I need to keep me down for God's sake.
I just imagine that ad just ends with like
I was
someone
gonna say, can you
someone in a
imagine if-
coffin like punching out of the coffin, just like I can't keep getting up.
I've fallen and I can't stop getting up.
I can just imagine just that like that iconic image of like the zombie like punching his hand above the grave and then getting up under like the fucking dirt, and then he looks at his hand and is like, fuck, I'm alive. Like
Damn it.
damn it.
Damn it, dude, that was synced. Oh my god.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can hear the ambulance on its way, so we just had a stroke. Hey! I would like to thank Max for coming on as our first guest. I hope you had a good time, Max.
I had a great time.
It cut out for me a bit on Discord. So I got bits and pieces of it. It sounded horrifying. Anyway.
Oh, you're telling me the audience is gonna hear it loud and clear.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just laughing for no reason. This has been We're Having a Stroke. Thank you for listening very much. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more. My name is Joey. My co-host Dominic. And we will see you next week. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Love you.
Bye.